My phone went dead and the live just stopped. So I'm back in, guys. I'm back in. Um, I apologize for that. Um, wow, it's crazy. Apologize for that, guys. My just went dead, man. My phone, and I wasn't paying attention to my phone, guys. I wasn't paying attention to my phone, so we're gonna hop back in. We're gonna hop back into the live. Yeah, guys. Wow. We yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. My phone died, so and you know once it died, the live automatically cut. So we wow, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It was crazy. You know what I mean? I was, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Things happen, guys. Things happen. Things happen, guys. Things happen. My phone died, guys. My phone died, and yeah. So yeah, my phone died, man. Sucks, but what can I say? But we're back in the live. We are back in the live, guys. We were an hour over. We were an hour in, but we're gonna continue the live. Um, so yeah. So we're talking about entertainment industry, how people lying to the public, telling them that they support and they're not. But at the end of the day, these people have they have their agenda and their plan. Um, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Um, yep. Wait for some people to log in, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Patricia. How you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Good morning. Good morning. Um, who you believe in? Which God you serve? Which God you serve? Good morning. Which God you serve? That's the question this morning. Which God you serve? That's the question. Which God you serve? Because I want to know, because there's a lot of gods in the world, guys. I want to know which God you serve. Do you serve which God? The money God, materialistic God, vanity God? Which God you serve? Because it seems to me a lot of people in the world are compromising themselves because of money. You know what I mean? Money is not the answer, guys. Money is not the answer to all your problems. You know what I mean? You can have all the money in the world, but don't lose yourself with the money, because money is good to have money, but who's your God? Who is your God? Found you. Good morning. Who's your God? This morning we want to ask a question. Who you serve? Which God you serve? Which God you serve? I want to know. Good morning, Patricia Ball Finder. Jesus Christ. Okay, you serve Jesus Christ. Why? Why are you serving God? Listen, I had Tasha came on here the other day and she did her testimony and she said she was a Muslim. No, she was a Christian. Then she went to Muslim. Then she went back to Christian. And she said to me, you could go back and watch the live. I said, tell me what happened. She said she had some difficulties and she prayed. And she said she prayed to Muhammad. She said Muhammad didn't answer. That's what she said. Don't get mad at me, guys. And she said she called out on the name of Jesus. And her prayers was answered. I'm not here to cause any conversation. I'm just here. Because I want to know people which God they believe in. Which God you serve. Which God you serve? Allah. Allah mean God, right? Allah mean God? Yeah. Okay. What is your belief? Put religion aside. Don't quote to me any tradition saying how you're supposed to live. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear your personal testimony. I don't want to hear, well, you could have more than one wife. You could this, that. I don't want to hear that. I want to know what that means to you. What does salvation mean to you? That's what I want to know. Allah is his name. I know Allah, Elohim, the Most High God, Jah. All names. I don't care about names. Because people give names but false name. I don't care about names. Which God do you believe in? Which God do you believe in? Do the God you serve could hear you? Do the God that you pray and give all the glory to, does he hear you? Is your God a God 700 prophets that went on the Mount Carmel, cutting up themselves and doing all type of things, praying for the God to come and no answer? So Elijah said, wait, where your God is sleeping, where he's deaf, he can't hear you. So this is what I want people to come in and give your own personal experience. Don't tell about nobody else. I want to hear your own personal encounter with the true and living God. That's what I'm tired of people say, oh, this, that, religion. I don't care about religion. I do not care about if you're Muslim, you're Catholic, you're Jewish, you're Protestant. It doesn't mean nothing, because guess what? Everyone can be right, because if everyone's right, the world wouldn't be like this. That's what I want to know. Which God do you serve? Salvation to me, forgiveness from the only one God, Allah. Salvation to me is forgiveness. Okay. You could forgive someone but don't have salvation. What salvation mean to you? What salvation mean to you? Because you cannot give yourself salvation. And you cannot do nothing to get this salvation by works. Because every religion doing a lot of work these days. Who praying 5 times a day? Who going to the Wailing Wall? Who going to the altar, kneeling down? Who in ashcloth and cover himself? And who doing all type of tradition? I don't want to hear that. What salvation mean to you, brother? What it means to you? What I think about the UFO in Jersey? UFO. Unidentified flying objects. You want me to believe that? You want me to believe a person that name an object? You want me to believe unidentified flying objects? Let me tell you something. Maybe thousands of maybe years and years ago, right? We came here on this earth, right? No, I'm not teaching. I don't want to teach you nothing about your. I'm saying, what do salvation mean to you? I'm not teaching you about my salvation, because my salvation is mine. Do you hear what I said? My salvation, not yours. My salvation is mine. It's a personal salvation that I have. I don't know about yours. I can't worry about nobody else because I got to worry about my salvation. Okay? I'm not here to be a people pleaser. I'm not here to look good in front of people on YouTube or think I know more than people. All I'm saying is that what that means to you, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for your action. It's not a group. It's not a religious, or my pastor, or my rabbi, or my this, or my that. It's you will be on the chopping block for your salvation. No one else. Nobody can help you with your salvation because it's a personal thing. Because guess what? They got to worry about their salvation. What you did with your time here. That's what I'm talking about. So what salvation mean to you? And don't give me no book definition where everybody else gurgitating and repeating. My personal salvation is forgiveness from the only one God. Forgiveness. So you me too. Okay, so my question is to you is this. Forgiveness is your salvation? So is forgiveness is your salvation? I'm asking you a question now. Is forgiveness is salvation? Because let me tell you something. I could forgive anyone. That don't mean no salvation to me. I could forgive somebody step on my feet. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I forgive you. That don't mean nothing to salvation. If he forgives me, that mean I have. If. Why are you saying if? Why are you saying if? Why are you saying if he forgive me? If is not a word with God. God don't work with if or maybes. There's no, I'm telling you, man, there's no if or maybe when it comes down to God. If God do this, if no. God is direct. Forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness. So what is forgiveness to you? What is forgiveness? Listen, who are you asking? You actually created forgiveness? How about don't you have to ask other people forgiveness if you did them wrong as well? You know what I mean? If you did someone bad, you gotta ask them forgiveness. You know what I mean? If I'm back, guys, sorry about that. How about forgiveness when you forgive others? How about forgiveness? There is a bad connection today, guys. Very bad connection. I don't know what's going on. It's like a bad connection today. Like my internet is, I don't know, it's very cold in New York, so I don't know if it's the weather affecting maybe it's the weather affecting the what do you call it? It's affecting the link today. It's like a bad connection today, guys. I don't know. Bad connection. It's like a very bad connection today. My whoops. Whoops. Fixing it, guys. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Just bear with me today. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on. It's like a bad connection this morning. I'm thinking if I should turn my phone. I don't know if I could turn my phone this way. Um, the signal is so bad. It's like a very bad signal today. Thank you for the subscriber, Khan. I appreciate it. I don't know, guys. It seemed just give me a minute. Like I have a very bad connection today, and give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Let me just get this thing together here. Let me just get this thing together. I have to get my holder. Give me a minute, guys. Whew. Oh yes, guys. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Thanks for being guys. I have to get this thing straight now. For some reason, you know what I mean, my internet is bad. My internet is bad, and it's just a bad day, man. It's just a bad day. So I had to get my holder. It's crazy, guys. I'm telling you, man. It seemed like, you know, we didn't want, you know, like the enemy didn't want this plan to come out, you know, to do the live. You know what I mean? The live. You don't want me to do the live this morning, guys. We had a good conversation going on to Khan. You know what I mean? We had a discussion about which God you serve. I'm live. Tell me which God you serve. We were speaking about salvation earlier, and he was saying that the salvation, you get forgiveness, and you get salvation when you enter into, as they say, the kingdom of God. But the connection went bad, man. Connection went bad this morning. I don't know what's going on, but the connection is bad. And we are back. We are back. We are back. Let me read some of the chats was in here. He says stream is not working. I think bad internet connection. Good luck, brother. We have a nice day. I subscribed. Wow, thank you. We had a couple people in the chat here, so we're gonna get some more. I don't know if he's in there. Khan, are you still in the chat? Are you still in the chat? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? There's two people in the chat, so I'm not sure who's in the chat. Yeah. So what's going on, people? What's going on? So yeah, so you know what I mean? Like I said, which God you serve, because there's a lot of gods in the world. There's a lot of gods in the world. And we see that, especially when it comes down to Hollywood. You know what I mean? We see what's going on in Hollywood, guys. We see the outcome. We see people doing certain things on the social media. So I believe this is what I believe. I believe the year 2025 is a year of people have to acknowledge which God they serve. They're gonna have to and even if you don't acknowledge it, what people see on your platform, see what the agenda you support, they're going to make up a mind, say that you serving that type of God. Because I cannot see, especially now in the entertainment world, where you have such a disgrace in the church. You have people twerking, you having people dancing, you having people in allegations, people going to freak off parties. Um, I don't know why people at P. Diddley freak off parties, because these parties are sickening. You see what's going on through the news now in the last couple months. So these people decide what they want to do. You know what I mean? They choose their God. And I cannot see anybody in their right mind will support these people and what they're pushing. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was very disappointed with Fat Joe, with his comment with Lord Jamal, the Brand Nubians. I believe Fat Joe, is not telling the truth when it comes down to certain things, especially when it comes down to the hip hop. We already spoke about that. So I said, you know what? The live went cut off, and I said, you know what? We was like an hour in from that show. Say, you know what? Let me start the live again and say, listen, which God you serve? Which God you serve? And I'm here to ask everyone that come through this channel today, which God do you serve? So for the people in the chat, which God do you serve? It doesn't, listen, I'm not talking about religion. I don't want to hear about religion. Do not come here and tell me about you're Muslim, you're Catholic, you're Jewish, you're this. I don't care about that. Which God do you serve? That's what I care about. Because even if you don't tell me which God you serve, I already know the gods that these people serve. So I stay far away from some of these people because I don't believe their propaganda. I don't believe, especially what's going on in the entertainment world now. These people, what God they serve. You have P. Diddley on the other video, guys. I did a video about P. Diddley, and he's talking about he want your soul. That was in an earlier video. He want your soul, guys. He want your soul. That is what this man said, that he want your soul. He want to take your soul. So if somebody say they want to take your soul, is that a good person or that a bad person, guys? That's what I want to know, because there is no way that you're going to say that you want to take my soul for what? So that's what these music people in the music industry, they want to take your soul because they have to keep it. And a lot of people out there are selling their soul for fame and for money and for riches, because they desperate. And when you're desperate, you do desperate things. And you don't think when you're desperate. And these people what they do, they catch these young singers when they are at a desperate moment in their life. And these people sign these contracts, and these contracts become their God, because guess what? Whatever the fulfillment of that contract is not theirs. It has to be given away to this entity. They think that everything is towards them, but they don't know they have to feed that entity. And time to pay, guys. It's a time to pay. So my question this morning for people in the chat, which God are you serving? That's what I want to know. Which God are you serving today? Because there's a lot of gods in the world, and a lot of people are serving different gods. Yeah, guys, so which let me just put YouTube video here. I didn't even put up no guys, I didn't even put the, what you call it, Yeah, man. So what's going on, guys? I'm waiting for some people to come in the chat, guys. We're waiting for some people to come in the chat. Yes, guys. So we're gonna wait. You know what I mean? Wait for some people to come in the chat, guys, and I'm gonna put this in the chat. Yeah, guys. If you come in, which God you serve? Come in the chat. Which God you serve, guys? Which God you serve? And let me know, because there's a lot of gods in the world, guys, and I just want to get a chat going on this morning. This, guy was crazy this morning, people, because I started a live, and unfortunately, I had to stop the live. My phone went dead. I totally, my phone, I totally didn't charge my phone, didn't pay no mind to my phone. My phone went dead, and we started another live, and then the phone went dead again. It was charging, it went dead. And we had a couple people on, good conversation. They're still in the chat. But unfortunately, we're waiting for some more people to come in the chat, guys, and so we will see how it goes. So, which God you serve? So that's the question. Which God are you serving? Or which God you serve, guys? I want to know. Leave in the chat, guys, this morning, which God you serve. I want to know, because a lot of people out there, there's a lot of gods in the world. A lot of gods in the world. A lot of gods. And I just want to hear from people this morning. And I am just so upset right now, because the other video, it just went crazy, guys. That video there, then my phone just went dead. So it is what it is. But we're back live again, guys, and we just want to ask people, which God you serve, because there's a lot of gods in the world, guys, and people serve different entities, because they think that's the right and true God. But listen, I am not here trying to bash anyone or tell people that what they're doing is wrong. I'm not here to judge no one. But all I want to know is that by the fruit you shall know them, by the action you shall know them, guys. So I just want to make sure that, guys, wow. We went up a lot, guys. We are almost there, guys. We are almost there. We got 977 subscribers. We are knocking at the door very hard. So for all those people who supporting us, continue to support us, and we on our journey to the 1,000 subscribers. Keep supporting the platform, guys. Keep supporting us. We're almost there. You know what I mean? We getting there, guys. So I appreciate everyone else coming on tonight, this afternoon, this morning. We are live, guys. We are live. We are live. We are live. Thank you for coming in the chat, guys. Thank you for the likes. And yeah. Yeah, guys. So you know what I mean? It's you know, it is what it is, guys, you know? You know what I mean? Which God you're serving, guys. You know what I mean? There's a lot of gods in the world. A lot of gods in the world. So which one are you serving? Are you serving the true and living God? Which God are you serving, guys? Which God are you serving this morning? Or are you serving the God that wake you up this morning, that gave you life? Because check this out. A lot of people didn't get up this morning. So, you know what I mean? We have a lot of false gods out there. We have the money God. We have the fame God. We have the famous God, the rich God, the wealthy God. We have all these gods that these people are presiding over. And, you know, they believe that what they're doing is right. But is it right? Is everyone right? Is everyone right in this world? I mean, how you know you're right? How do you know you are right? Because people tell you, your religious people tell you that, oh, you're doing the right thing, or you're being faithful to a cause. They're telling you this. So you want to get praise from men. Man is telling you that you're serving the true and living God. So you don't know for yourself if you're serving a living true God, but you have to get your teaching or somebody tell you, or this is how you do it, the tradition. And that's another thing, you know, there's a lot of tradition in the world which are not true or made up by plain people like me and you. And these people think that that is a right way how to do certain things. There's a lot of tradition that are in churches. Traditions, all the tradition in churches, man, the tradition in synagogues, tradition in the temple. People love traditions. People love tradition, and you know that's what's killing the world, the tradition, because everybody believe their tradition is the right way, and everyone believe their religion is the right way. So my question is, since everybody believe they're right, which God are you serving? Because to me, everyone can be right. Everyone cannot be right when it comes down to this thing. You know what I mean? You know, everyone can be right. I'm sorry. It might hurt a lot of people's feelings. People might say, oh, but I serve the true and living God. Listen, there's a lot of different gods in the world. My question, which God are you serving? Are you serving the true and living God? Or are you giving reverence to the God that gave your life this morning? Or are you saying that you get up on your own power? Or you call yourself God? Listen, it's I don't see people who say, oh, I'm God, I'm God. Listen, if you are God, what did you create it? And don't tell me, oh, my words are no. What did you create? Did you create the heaven and earth? Did you create the firmament? Did you create the sea, the ocean? What did you create? I'm not talking about invent. People invent things. Invent and create is two different things. Because invent, you have all the material here that you need to invent something. When you create something, it's from nothing. You speaking it into existence. Am I right or wrong? Whoever agree with me, agree. Whoever disagree, or disagree. But all I'm saying is that everyone can be right. Everyone cannot be right. And not every religion is right. I said it. I said it. There I go. Everyone can be right. So therefore, every religion can be right. Because if every religion was right, and everyone want this preach this peace and love and harmony, but look at the condition in the world now. So that means everyone can be right. Not everyone belief is right. So my question to your guys this morning, which God you serve? Which God are you serving? Because if everybody believe there's one and true God and believe in that God, why are we not on the same accord when it comes down to love, peace, love your neighbor, treat your neighbor good? What's up with that? If we all agree there's one God, so if we all agree there's one God, why the world is not in a better place? Why are people killing each other? Because everyone do not serve the same God. There is some people that serve some God that people. If I could break down a show and tell people how many gods and religion in the world, you will get sick. I'm sick of it. That's why I don't have no religion. I am not Muslim. I'm not Catholic. I'm not Christian. I'm not Protestant. I'm not Baptist. I'm not Christian. I'm not Buddha. I'm not Hindu. I'm none of that. Because I believe this is all propaganda. Religion is to divide and conquer the people, is to separate the people from the truth. Religion is one of the most corrupt things on this earth because everybody is just throwing their belief out there and think their belief is 100% true. And when you question some of these beliefs, it's a bunch of propaganda. Good morning. Good morning, Ben. How are you? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. Man, Ben, we had a rough morning, man. This is like my second or third time going live. We had a live on earlier, but man, it was just bad connection. My phone wasn't charging. My phone was supposed to be charging, wasn't charging. I don't know what happened, but we just here this morning, and we did a first live earlier from about 9 o'clock, and that just I don't know what happened to that live. I hope that live is We are back. We are back. I was getting a phone call. Yeah, so I don't know if the sound, guys. I'm trying to fix the sound, but I don't know if the sound, guys. I'm trying to fix the sound, but got it. Thank you. I don't know if the sound, guys. I'm trying to fix the sound, but got it. Thank you. Yeah. Hard time, man. I had a hard time this morning, guys. Man, this live, I don't know, but it seemed like the enemy is fighting me this morning, guys. The enemy is fighting me this morning. I am telling you guys, I tried to put up this live, and I started a live, and had some issue, had to start it over, and then I had a phone call. Then my son said, "Oh, Dad, I gotta call someone." So I called a person. Then I came back. I said, "Wait a minute here. I can't start this live. Well, I need to fix this thing." So I'm like looking. I said, "Oh, so the sound is back on, guys." It was crazy, man. So yeah, thank you for joining me again, guys. So this morning is we started live. I did a live earlier, but for some reason it was just major issue with the Wi-Fi. Guys, it is freezing outside. But I started live again, and I said, listen, which God you serve, because we're going to start a conversation, because there's a lot of people now, man. You see it, there's a lot of different gods. There's so many gods, guys. There are so, if you agree, let's get active in the chat, guys. There's 3 people in here. Which God are you serving? Which God do you serve? Or because there is a lot of gods in the world. You have the money God, you have the fame God, you have the wealth God. You have so many gods in the world, and I believe not everyone is serving the same God. And we had Khan in the live earlier. We had a good conversation going on, and due to the situation with the connection, he said this is what he said. He said, stream is not working good. I think bad internet connection. Good luck, brother. Have a nice day. I subscribe. So he was Muslim. So we was talking about salvation, and he was talking about ask God forgiveness and salvation, and you will enter into heaven. That is what he said. Do you agree or not? But all I'm saying is that people could ask another person or say, oh, forgiveness, but are they really, really serious? Or they asking God forgiveness? You could ask God forgiveness, but what about the person that you don't like, your neighbor? How about the person down there you don't like because he's black, or you don't like because he's white, or because he's Asian, because he's Indian, you don't like him, So you could ask God forgiveness all you want, but it's a hard service, guys. A lot of people don't understand that forgiveness is from your heart. A lot of people could say, oh, I forgive you, brother, I forgive you, but do they really mean it? But how you see if they mean it through their action, how they treat people, how they treat others, then you will know if these people are real or not, or what God are they serving. Because like I said, guys, in the entertainment world, we come into New Year's, coming to the year 2024 is coming to an end, and we're going to the year 2025. It's a year of acknowledgement, because to me the year 2024 was a year of enlightening. Separate yourself from propaganda or truth. But you have a lot of people who dip and dab in propaganda and truth. That is where you see the people, as they say in the church, what's going on in the church now. All the breakdown, people worshiping the pastor instead of worshiping the true living God. People are worshiping people, clothes, money, the building. Oh, they have 30,000 people come every Sunday. Yeah, but do you know those people? Do you have an intimate relationship with those people? No, you don't know those people. All you know those people is like, okay, they come and bring their offering and their tithes and all them things. But it's not, say you know them. You don't really know them. So that's the same thing, do people really know God, or they just, know the entity behind it. Oh, the money God. Oh, the money God. I'm rich. I'm filthy. I could buy anything I want. I could go anywhere I want. I go on vacation. I could, take care of my family. I don't have to worry about bills. Yeah, all of that. But at the end of the day, don't you think that all of those things is given to you? The privileges are given to you. And if privileges are given to you, privilege can be taken away. So these people pretend that everything is good in their camp, but is it good? Is it okay? Yeah, everything is good, but it's not good, because the vibes what these people pushing out is not a good vibes, and the whole world is buying it. But I'm not buying it, guys. I'm not buying it. I come to the understanding these people, make deals with these music people and entities to be rich, to be famous, and it become their god. It's like these people stop believing in the truth, and believing in propaganda, the untruth. So if you don't believe the truth, you believe a lie. So in the music industry, what these people push it's a misception and a delusion what they're giving to the people. Because when I look at it in the music industry, guys, there is nothing glorified in the music industry that interests me to be in part of the music industry. And it doesn't matter if it's Christian music or circular music, it's all the same nonsense. Music is music, guys, because the way some of these so-called Christian singers, what they put in music, all they're doing is putting God and Jesus in there, and holy and praise, all the words. That's all the we call it the points words, or key points words. They are not, these people, they just putting God in there, because when you look at them, they're still on stage twerking, they're still on stage winding up, they're still on stage dancing, they are still performing to an entity that is not of God. So these people, and look at the Kirk Franklins. Look what they're doing. Look what this man portraying. Look at T.D. Jakes. Look what these people are portraying, that they serving the true and living God. They're giving people a false hope. And let me tell you something, people. These people will be held accountable for what leading people astray. Listen, how you gonna have a police officer in your church? And I said this before. There's a lady that came on YouTube, and I felt her pain. She said she used to be a follower of T.D. Jakes, a faithful follower of T.D. Jakes. And she cried. She said over the years, she's seen T.D. Jakes became a wimp of a man, compromise. Because there is no way in the world. She said, it's not about the allegation, it's how you handle it. And she said the way how this man handled it, he need to take accountability for his action. Not once did T.D. Jakes take any accountability. This man could never go on national TV and said, people, I apologize. I shouldn't have been there, but I was there. I didn't take part of nothing, people. I was there. But this man is not saying nothing. Same thing with Jay-Z. Say he doesn't know P. Diddy, and we all know that is a lie. And that is what's going to turn the people on Sean Carter, because you are not being accountable. You're not taking no type of responsibility for nothing. And we all see and heard the rumors. We see video what these people in, pictures what these people are in with underage people, and they of the age. We see all of that over the years. So what Sean Carter is doing for himself, he's not making himself look good, as Damien Dad say. Fat Joe is the same way too. Coming out talking crap. Lying. Calling out Lord Jamar. Saying Lord Jamar didn't have no talent. Basically, that's what you're saying. Didn't have no talent. And Fat Joe, do you have talent? Because to keep it real, anyone can rap the way you rap. That, to me, that's not talent. That's just gurgitating some words. If these people, because they have ghost writers now, which some of these people is not them, it's not their words. They have ghost writers. But yet we will sit back and praise these people for what they're doing. These people are not your kids' role model. Parents, you should be your kids' role model. Do not let no outside entity, especially anyone in the music world, or at least anyone, for your kids to look up to. Kids, look up to your parents. Parents, set the good example for your kids, for them to follow you. Because at the end of the day, all of these people is all about themselves and their fame and their money. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, guys. I mean, I appreciate everyone that's logging in this morning, guys. And we just holding the Sunday vibes this morning. And, you know, which God you serve. There's a lot of gods in the world. Which God you serve? Which God are you serving? Because people are serving different entity, different gods. You know what I mean? There's a lot of gods in the world, people. There's a lot of gods. People could sit back and say, oh, we take these things for granted. We take them for granted. We take these things for granted. We take these things for granted. And one day, guys, one day we're all going to be held accountable for our action. We're all going to be held accountable. We're all going to be held accountable, guys. It might not seem now that we're going to be held accountable, but it's obvious that, you know what I mean, people will be held accountable for their action, because I cannot see that anyone in this lifetime, in this journey of life, will go through all of that and not be held accountable. You know, we have to be held accountable for what we do, what we say, in the time that is given to us. Even if it's 20 days, 20 years, 1 minute, whatever time the Most High allow you to have, you must be held accountable for that time. So therefore, the Most High going to ask each and every person to be held accountable for he or she action. And we will see. We will see, guys. I don't know if the other live is here, but I don't know if the other live is here, but I don't know, guys. I don't know if the other live is there, because I know, you know, it cuts off, so I don't know. Yeah, guys, that other live is there. The other live, yeah, yeah, the other live is there, guys. You can go check it out. I just looked at it. It's there. I thought it wasn't there because for some reason, man, that live just cut off like that, and I was like, whoa. And I was so upset. But what can you do? You know? There's nothing you could do, guys. There's nothing you could do. You know, these lives, man. It's you know what I mean. Also, I put up a video with yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I changed up some things in my YouTube studio. Um, Also, guys, I put up a video about this kid. I did a video this morning about this kid. Marcus Facano. He's sentenced to 1 year in prison, guys. Go check that video out. It's up now. Um, he's doing a year, and ironic, they're saying that the British government didn't really do anything about it to help him, but this kid have to do a year in prison in Dubai. You know what I mean? Marcus Facano is, he's doing a year for having sex outside of marriage. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, that is a very heavy price to pay." It is a very heavy price to pay, and this young man, will lose a year of freedom out of his life. And I hope he learned his lesson, man. I hope he learned his lesson because, you know, um, the mother called the police in Dubai and made them aware of what had went down. So the kid was still there. So now he's being detained in Dubai, and now he's doing a year. It sucks, but you know what it is? It is what it is, guys. And keep telling people, when you go outside United States, when you go outside of the United States, you better make sure you know the rules and the regulation to the country going on in the island, because you don't want to get caught up in anything. And unfortunately, this kid, surprise, he's caught up. He's doing a year. What a rude awakening! One day you're free, next day you in someone jail, being detained. You can't come and go as you choose to for a year. And I hope this kid learned his lesson, guys. It's not worth it. Know the law when you go to Dubai, guys. Know the law. Know the law. Don't joke around. Don't say, "Oh, you didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry." That's not going to help, guys. Sorry is not going to help you. What's going to help you is doing some time. That's what they want. They want you to do time. Uh, it is what it is. Thank you for joining this morning, guys. I appreciate everyone that's coming into the live, the chat, support us. Keep supporting the channel, guys. And like I said, our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers before the year is up. We are on a good pace. We are on a good pace. We are on a good pace. So we are there, guys. And just gonna go with the thing. Appreciate it. Enough love. Enough love. Yeah. Yeah, guys. You know what I mean? Just yeah. Yeah, guys. So we're wrapping it up now. Wrapping. I think we've been over like 2 hours, 3 hours. This one is over an hour. So we've been streaming for over 2 hours, guys. We had some issue with the sound. I fixed it. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will be put up a video shortly as well. Make sure you subscribe, share this video, guys. Until later. All right.